This is my Giant Fathom 2 that I bought just about a month ago, and ever since I had the bike, the front forks have been making this really annoying clicking sound. Now, if the bike's been sitting for a while, it doesn't really click right off the bat, but as soon as you start riding it around, it almost sounds like someone's shaking a can of paint going down the trail. I also noticed the fork clicks the most in cold weather. Right now it's pretty warm out, it's about 70 degrees and the bike's been sitting in the sun, so it is pretty warm and it probably won't click super loud, but believe me, the clicking on this thing is extremely noticeable when you're going down the trail. So I'm going to press down on the forks a couple times and you'll be able to hear the click from the right fork leg. Now I'm just barely compressing on the forks, and it seems like the noise is most notable on the rebound stroke. So when you compress the forks in, you don't hear it, but if you let the forks rebound really quick, you can really hear it click. So Giant says that you can set the fork on the compression side to the most open setting, and then pump up the air side to 80 psi. You can turn the rebound all the way to the slowest setting and then all the way back out to the fastest setting, and that might make the click go away. So I'm going to try that and see what happens. Alright, I got the fork set at about 80 psi. My gauge isn't super accurate, it's hard to tell exactly where 80 is on it, but I'm going to turn the rebound all the way to the slowest position, and then I'm going to compress the forks a couple times. You could still hear it. I'm going to go all the way to the fastest. That's all the way back out. Still there. So what my Giant dealer told me is there is a problem with these forks that Giant recognizes. So they're going to take the fork apart, and I guess if there's supposed to be serial numbers on the dampening parts. So if the serial numbers fall within a certain range, then the parts need to be replaced. So I'm taking this bike back to the Giant dealership today to get that fixed. And another issue I want to document in this this video is my chain's been popping off in the two lowest most gears. As you can see, it's chewed up the frame pretty bad on the bottom bracket. So anytime I pedal up any hills on the two tallest most gears, it pops off the chainring. I emailed Praxis, the crank manufacturer and chainring manufacturer, and they're already sending me out a 3mm offset 32 tooth chainring. They don't have a 30 tooth available in the 3mm offset, so I'm just gonna have to deal with 2 teeth larger, but hopefully that fixes the chain popping off issue.